Satnam, welcome to day 24 of Kundalini Yoga Challenge. It's sunrise time. Birds are chirping. It's beautiful to be out here. A little chilly, but it's refreshing. Let us tune in and we'll begin this practice with powerful breath of fire. 3 postures that offer so much in terms of their potency for transformation. Bring your hands into prayer mudra. Close your eyes down. Take a deep inhale through the nose and complete exhale through the nose. Inhale again. Lift through the crown of your head, lengthening the spine, lifting the gaze up, lifting the chest, opening up your heart. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale deeply again. Bring your focus, eye focus to the brow point, and gently tuck your chin back. And exhale. Inhale deeply. Suspending the breath, coming to the now moment. We tune in with Adi Mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to that infinite divine teacher within. Exhale. And let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply and suspend the breath. And exhale. And let's inhale for protection mantra. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Deeply inhale, suspend the breath, pull the root lock. Be still, become empty, completely and totally connecting with the present moment and all the power that lies within. And exhale. Beautiful. Dookie, no barking. No barking. No. Okay, coming to a stretch pose. You know, these videos are so real. Whatever is happening outdoors. Yesterday we had a chainsaw going. Today we have a dog bark. You know, such as life. This is Kundalini Yoga, the householder's yoga. This isn't anyone who is a renunciate in the Himalayas, in an ashram, a monastery somewhere, away from the children, away from life, away from sex, away from good food. Nah, this is Kundalini Yoga. This is the householder yoga. You pay your bills, you do your job, and you do your practice, among 1,000 other things that we have to do. So this is so real, and that's probably why I love this practice so much. And yesterday I shared a beautiful reminder that this technology is available to us so easily. Tons of manuals online and YouTube videos. But for someone like Yogi Bhajan and the teachers before him, They had to practice and do and wait for years before a single kriya was given to them. They had to master a certain level before they were given something else by their teachers. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the amount of patience you had to have, the amount of determination, and how much you had to go through the grit and the grind to get that piece of information from your teacher after you worked months after months, day after day, you know? That's quite amazing, quite amazing. So come laying on your back for our stretch pose. You want to make sure that your lower back is pressed into the floor firmly, creating an abdominal cavity here so the abs become engaged. You want to contract your glutes super tight. And we're going to point the toes, lift the feet up 6 inches, and the head comes up 6 inches. But you're not straining your neck necessarily. Shoulder blades remain down. Let's inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Inhale deeply again. Come into the posture and begin breath of fire. We're at 1 minute mark. Press on. Keep going. Keeping the posture, take a deep breath in. Suspend the breath and pull the root lock and hold. And exhale, relax. That hold at the end is quite important. So if you happen to be resting right before the finish, pick your legs back up and do the last breath in and hold. That's very important. Our second posture is for 1 minute with the eyes closed, focusing at the brow point. Inhale your knees up. Lift your head up, but keep the shoulder blades on the floor. Exhale. Inhale deeply again. And begin breath of fire. Hold the posture deeply. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Press the root lock. Bring the nose a little closer to the knees, keeping the shoulders pulled back. And exhale, relax. Just take a moment. And for our last and final posture, inhale your knees up and rock up and down the spine a few times. Last posture is the aura charge, also known as ego eradicator, or that for the expansive mind. Your fingertips will be pressed into mounds of your palm, thumbs are pulling away, and arms are at 60 degrees. So think of the clock dial where your hand is one at 11 o'clock and the other one is at 1 o'clock. Do your best not to give me the goalposts and keep the elbows bent. Just try to keep them straight. When I cue you to recommit to the posture, I want you to roll the shoulders up and set them back down. So try to keep the shoulders down. Do the best to set yourself up for an easier way of being in your body where your mind is not drifting to, oh, this is hurting, this is uncomfortable. You really want to just focus on the breath, the inflow and outflow. Using the navel center, you want to power out the breath, but remember to take the breath in. That's very important too. All right, so gazing at the brow point, stay focused there. And if you need the help of the mantra to keep the mind focused on not on some repetitive thoughts that kind of drift in, introduce the mantra Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. As you breathe powerfully with the rhythm, chant mentally the mantra. It's not going to do you any harm. It's actually very beneficial. That's what I do. So here we go. Inhale, come into the posture. Chest is lifted, chin is tucked in. Exhale completely. And inhale and begin breath of fire. You're at halfway point. Recommit to the posture. Straighten the arms. Keep going. Keep the arms up. Deeply inhale. Bring the thumbs tips to touch overhead. Straighten the fingers out. Hold the breath. Pull the root lock. Keep the gaze at the brow point. Visualize the bright light around you. Into the ground, up into the sky, all out to the sides. Visualize the energy rising up the spine. And exhale as you gently sweep your arms around, bringing them on your lap in wisdom seal, Gyan Mudra. Keep your eyes closed. Connect with your breath. Beautiful. Okay, and just like every day, we seal the practice with Sat Now. Sat Now. Sat Now. That's also very good. So sealing the practice kind of crowns what you've done. So let's take a deep inhale and chant Sat Nam 3 times. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you for joining me today for this lovely, short, and sweet practice with Kundalini Yoga, day 24. Moving right along. Before you know it, it'll be day 40. So if you have any questions, if you're not sure about some things or what are you experiencing, please feel free to share. I'd love to hear from you. I know I share what I'm going through and what I'm experiencing when it comes up, when it drops in. So I encourage you to do the same. If you feel comfortable, it is all about your level of comfort. You could always message me, and I'm curious to see how this practice is going for you, and if you've noticed anything, any shifts within your psyche, within your body, maybe sleeping patterns, maybe new thoughts are dropping in. So just share if you don't mind. It's quite empowering to experience, positive changes. And for some folks, some of the residual past pain and hurts come up, and that's okay too. It's time for release. We're freshly in the new year still. So have a good day. Sat Nam.